Hello. Welcome to a Get Started video. Today we cover SimplyAnalytics. We'll go over how to access SimplyAnalytics, what kind of information is available, and how to use it for location-based business research. Let's get started. Go to the Purdue Library's website to obtain our A to Z list of databases. You'll find SimplyAnalytics on this list. SimplyAnalytics is a web-based mapping and data visualization tool. Create maps, charts, and reports using over 200,000 data variables. Demographic data for any USA location: age, gender, race, education, language, family type, housing, income, occupation, and more. Marketing data for any USA location: consumer attitudes, behaviors, interests, values, spending, and more. Business data for any USA location, addresses of competitors in particular. Map all of the data variables to analyze where to place a business or to target ad spend. To access SimplyAnalytics, you can either create an account or log in as a guest. Please note that if you log in as a guest, your work will not be saved. Use the new project wizard to start quickly. Enter the location you're interested in. Seed variables appear. These are frequently requested data points you can use to begin populating your map. We'll select median household income and percentage household income $100,000 or more. Then, create project. A map appears. West Lafayette is outlined in yellow. On the right is the map legend. We're currently viewing median household income 2023 with different color shades indicating different income levels. You can edit the properties of the map legend, but we'll keep the default. You can zoom in or out of the map. We'll zoom into the neighborhoods north and south of West Sagamore Parkway between the Wabash River and the Salisbury Street intersection near Payless Grocery Store. Then, we'll zoom out again. Note the aggregate high median household income north of Sagamore Parkway, generally speaking. Note the top of the screen. We can switch between selected data variables and by level of detail on the map. We'll change the data variable to percentage household income, $100,000 or more. The heat map changes accordingly. Next, let's add more data variables. On the left side of the screen, you can search or browse for data variables. Remember, there are over 200,000. We'll select consumer behavior and browse what's available. There are many choices. We'll select pets. Then pets, toys, hobbies, and playground equipment, household average. We'll click on the 3 vertical dots next to the variable. View metadata tells us about the source of the data variable. Use this data variable adds it to our map project. Now we can view the heat map to see where households spend the most on their pets on average. Let's add another data variable. This time, we'll search for variables involving dogs. The search retrieves quite a lot of choices, but notice that there are false hits related to pets. Hot dog food products. We'll select a demographic variable about households with dogs. Then view it on the map. Here too, we could zoom in or out depending on the level of detail we want. Using a combination of data variables together with map locations, we can analyze where, or whether, to place a new pet store in West Lafayette, for example. Is the geographic market already saturated? Does there appear to be a viable customer base? Or we could analyze whether to allocate targeted ad spend on gourmet dog food in West Lafayette via social media or a highway billboard, for example. One other way to use SimplyAnalytics in this dog and pet example. Let's search for existing pet stores in West Lafayette. Click on businesses. We could do an advanced search, browse business categories, or just type in a keyword. We'll move fast, not necessarily the best method, and type in the keyword pet. Businesses with pet in their name appear on the map. Click on one of the small yellow dots to get more information about the businesses. Finally, note the right side of the screen. Among other options, you can export a map as an image. There are views on the right that allow you to create a report based on data variables on your map. There are several ways to do so, and experimenting with each choice is the best way to learn about capabilities. For example, clicking on businesses gives a list of pet-related entities in West Lafayette. But you can modify this table. You can always make more by clicking on the New View button. Now you know how to access Simply Analytics, what kind of information is available, and how to use it for location-based business research. For more information and other business-related resources, visit the Parish Library homepage. If you have any questions, please contact the Parish Library at parlib@purdue.edu. Thanks for watching.